So the telephone keeps doing its own thing. So the story, likely I redraw, would be she now is really that what we are having done already when seeing her move in Erfurt 2, into Erfurt 2. I wrote those texts not recently, but in the second version of my reconstruction. When pondering about the question, where did I live in Erfurt 2? And I could show that it was both a resemblance of Hamburg because of the street name and really Africa. Yeah, so I was a kind of a Mama Africa to many already before I did that journey to the UAE. So aptly, I later would find out, due to number combinations in telephone numbers, that that person indeed was ordered and likely therefore paid, to having met me. But the connection between us was without money. So he later would help me into another flat, and he kind of supported me, and so that one was not a wrong pick in that time. But people here really wanting to see me becoming here a totally famous Islamist, and even leading cases terrorism related. Yeah, so piss off, piss really off. It is not nice to judge upon people when knowing that dress was a present due to a gathering, after a gathering, and so on and so forth. This is really not nice to kind of cancel all other appearances, or ascribe other appearances like this, for example. If we have normal any trouser, pullover or what, t-shirt, shoes, in my case very good shoes, because I have a taste for that. For example, my English leather slippers, they are mine. So the one which are damaged over here, they are mine, and I wore those when doing the 8 points best in the oral exam in Marburg. This video is soon over. So I would not like to take part in a terrorism case, knowing that what I have written, and thinking, well, now we are entering this stage and then that, and what does it cost? What does that cost? Would be totally costly, a Geldverschwendung, and completely senseless, because those texts are existing. And the foreign media, maybe they think the German media, also sometimes they really try to creep into other people's living rooms. The Jochen Breyer example. So what would they do? They would cancel all other good appearances, and would ascribe that to also me. Then 20 years ago, because of the similarity looking wise, and also halfway knowledge wise, from today me, and then also then me. But telling the public that one, the good looking one with nice shoes, totally nice shoes, English leather slippers, hand sewn leather sole, that one then was the daughter of hers. This could have been a kind of a joke. But as I said yesterday, when standing before the geriatrie in Marburg, to having 2 coffees, each 80 cents, and the sound of Krähen around. One does not hear the video, but it was all over Krähen. There's this German saying, die eine Krähe hackt der anderen kein Auge aus, which refers to jurists. I'm not so certain, because if those are all fully misinformed, then of course we could experience a huge Geldverschwendung. involving me acting now. I would get another clothing from there. Yeah, would feel totally unwell, and again, it would have been a success for those people to fuck up my life. And simply as if driven by I don't know what, African ghost or what. Yeah, fuck up her life, and we do this and that, however weird, stupid, mean, and anything other. 100 paragraph 100 plus minus 20 SDGB region, that would be, that it already is. Yeah, so that is that, and this is also interesting as regards many things. Do I think of anything else in this context? Oh yeah, this Saleh, this Saleh, that is his name. Shortly before I indeed flew out, we would meet again, and late at night, I think after 11, 12, later even, and we would drive around in the region, and he had opened almost all of the windows of the SUV or anything which he drove, and I was wondering why that. Maybe that was a communication. Here we are driving a dead corpse, but I was still living, though despite the surprise that the British would make me, and doing this radio show and involving me, and indeed I got involved and I responded, and because I wanted to know what is happening here, and I tried to make sense of all those referrals to bits and pieces of my texts. This is not suggest that it is a kind of property ownership case, like they were reading out or anything. It was just bits and pieces to keep the one meant interested, and they succeeded. So I even would speak into my headphones of my very nice looking telephone. This one. No, I don't unpack it. It is a very nice telephone, and I bought it from my own money from myself. The only present that I got there was this dress, and that was that. And don't forget, they already have made use of bits and pieces of my first household. Not the British ones, but those people here around that were lucky enough to being able to steal all my things, and put me in the position to buy me new clothes, which took years and years and years. I spent afternoons, many afternoons on eBay to get bits and pieces. It cost years. Those people, I still. It is though one could smile if one hears this, maybe, but it is really serious. I really do want to let those people being turned in, because of all those misdeeds and damage that is explainable, at least, explainable and showable and arguable.